As the president visited Dearborn today, tensions on both sides of the conflict between Israel and Gaza are also intensifying here in Metro Detroit. Hundreds of protesters marched down Michigan Avenue demanding that President Biden cease his support of Israel amid the fighting there. They say Biden won the Arab American vote in Michigan and now they want his support. There have been protests from both sides over the past few days here in Metro Detroit. On one side, the pro-Palestine groups who believe Israel's actions are unjust. On the other side, those who believe Israel has a right to defend itself against Hamas. This morning, people in Gaza waking up to another round of punishing airstrikes from Israel. Today marks the 8th day of intense fighting between Israeli forces and Hamas, and neither side shows signs of backing down. Officials in Gaza say 7,000 buildings have now been damaged or destroyed, leaving nearly 40,000 people homeless. It's a devastating situation that has rocked thousands of Metro Detroiters with families living overseas. For decades, this region has been home to one of the largest Arab populations outside of the Middle East. The Jewish community in Metro Detroit, also one of the largest in the country.
Explosions lit up the night sky in Gaza City for another night. Israel released this video saying it targeted Hamas tunnels in the Gaza Strip. For many in Metro Detroit with ties to Israel or Gaza, images like this have been hard to bear.
When air raid sirens are going off in Israeli cities, which are very, very close to the Gaza Strip, this is horrific. It hits, they're sort of indiscriminate.
Oakland University professor Michael Pitlick is thinking about the people he met in Israel while working on an anthropology dig with students.
And the images of kids being pulled out from under rubble is heart-wrenching and infuriating, knowing that we're paying for it.
Hawaida Araf lives in Macomb County. The human rights attorney says she's thinking about the people she met in Gaza City when she visited with a delegation of American lawyers in 2009. Her parents came to the United States because they felt, as Palestinian Christians, like second-class citizens in Israel.
After I graduated, I went to work in Jerusalem for a conflict resolution program that worked with Palestinian and Israeli kids. And I've always known it's not, Jewish versus Palestinian or Muslim Christian versus Jews. That's not it. It's a political situation and ideology that is driving people apart. So
I am proudly Jewish.
Proudly Muslim.
Wayne State University Associate Professor of History Howard Lupovich and Saeed Khan, Senior Lecturer of Near East Studies, agree that it's not all about religion. They have tried to help people understand the politics.
Israeli politics was on the cusp of taking a really remarkable step forward. They were in the process of forming a new government, sans Bibi Netanyahu, which was going to bring together left wing and right wing, and also more importantly, was going to include for the first time, an Israeli Arab party.
Professor Khan says there are three things that contributed to this conflict: tensions over the expected forced evictions of families in East Jerusalem, an Israeli police incident that turned violent at one of Islam's holiest mosques, and then the bombings and rocket attacks in Tel Aviv and Gaza by Hamas and Israel. Israel has said it is working to destroy the terrorist group Hamas, but these professors say in the end, Hamas and extremist parties could potentially become stronger through this violence.
One has to wonder then, was this partially orchestrated?
It comes after, for the first time, there were representatives elected in Israel who want to expel Arabs.
Became a couple notches less marginalized within Israeli society, even though most Israelis, left or right, find it appalling.
I think that these kinds of issues hold up a mirror to America, and America then has to decide what is reflective of its own values.
These professors say while the history and politics are complex, many are taking extra effort to understand this conflict because the area it's happening in is of significance to Jews, Christians, and Muslims. Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Kim, thank you. We'll continue to follow this. And if you'd like to take a closer look at the history of this conflict and its impact on our local Arab American and Jewish communities, visit WXYZ.com.